Hello, and welcome back. Hola y bienvenidos a mi channel otra vez. And today I have a video for you guys that is something really personal and quite embarrassing, to say the least, because honestly, is my camera lens dirty? Y'all can still see me even if you don't. Alright, but it's really personal and embarrassing, to say the least. But I do suffer from psoriasis and eczema. It's kind of like a mixture of both. I have both. So it's really hard to identify. I've already been to the dermatologist, and this is a hereditary problem. And the thing that I had discovered that was a huge challenge for me was the fact that I had to still go to work. And being a dancer, that is something that is really hard to do, is to hide flare-ups and signs and symptoms of psoriasis and eczema in the club. Sorry, I'm back. But being a dancer and realizing, hey, I have to go to work with a flare-up is like one of the most embarrassing things, because I know when I first started dancing, I tried to ignore the fact that I had a flare-up and got questioned a lot and quite frankly laughed at. But I learned how to dress according to my flare-ups, and it's like really difficult. But first thing I do have quite a few things written down just so I can stay on topic. But the first thing that I do is identify my flare-up spots, even though that they change. So my major flare-up spots I will show you are underneath my breasts sometimes. This was new, having in the middle of my cleavage. Up here, that's new. Sometimes it was my neck. As you guys can see, like these marks and stuff is from like scratching and scarring and spots. That was from a recent flare-up. Here's the kicker. Right here, you see that darkish spot? That was not there like 2 months ago. I had just broke out really bad. And then also, I know when I was younger, the scars that are right here is from a really bad like flare-up spot I had, and it went away when I had started using the cortisone cream that my doctor told me to get to help with the flare-up and stuff. I do not use that stuff anymore though. Other side of my leg right here, sometimes behind the knees. Oddly, like I have like a weird spot underneath my butt cheek. My stomach, let me show you guys that. So when I was growing up and younger, I had like this huge like spot right here that I would just scratch and it would get flaky and awful patch, and went away with very minimum scarring, and then it kind of like transferred. So I'm going to show you my back. Look at me getting all real. So the darker spots you see is from whenever I had made it into high school. I started having flare-up spots, and you can kind of see where I'm having a spot right there. I just had a recent flare-up all along here. And sometimes on my foot, but this main part right here is where I normally have flare-ups. My arm, that's pretty new. And then what you see back here, disclaimer, that's not fucking monkeypox, you dumb bitches. I've already been to the doctor all throughout my childhood and teenage years, and there's nothing that you can do about it besides like try to treat the symptoms. But number one thing I had found that works for me is the CeraVe Itch Relief. I don't know how much this is, so don't give me the line. I really don't know how much it is, but this stuff really works. It also works with insect bites, sunburns, and poison ivy itching. And what it is, it's temporary relief. It can last up to 8 hours, which I have experienced, like a couple hours. I can't say 8 hours exactly, but relief does happen. It says within 2 minutes for most people. Time varies depending on the severity of the itch, but you do experience itch relief. Like right now, I'm not gonna show you guys exactly, but the cream is literally just, it'll focus, really thick. I'm gonna put it on my cleavage because it's actually itching right now. My whole entire breast will get some type of breakout sometimes, but this stuff actually really works really well for like minor itching. It sucks I have to put this shit on though, but it works. It doesn't smell bad, just has like a cream, like medicated cream. It doesn't smell like Bengay or nothing. It's not like a menthol type of smell to it, but it just smells like medicine. And when I'm having breakouts, you really want to avoid scratching because that's going to cause open sores, which right now during this whole entire monkeypox shit, you really might want to be aware of open sores and stuff like that, and skin to skin contact. But even then, even before all of this stuff, it was good to know, you know, not to scratch, because you are working in an environment where people are coming into contact with you, and you're coming in contact with the stage and pole and etc, and you can get so much stuff. So avoid scratching at all costs. Avoid it, because having open cuts and stuff at the club or any sex work industry is not a good idea. So avoid scratching, and I know it's annoying, I know it itches, and it takes a lot out of me not to scratch. So right now I do not have on any false nails, but I can say that when I do have on false nails, like regular coffin or square, when I do catch myself scratching, it doesn't cause as much damage as when I do have my own natural nails. I can say that for sure. What else do I have? Wear long sleeves. Okay, this was a set from Flaunt by Nella. Oop, hat came on. Oop. This was a set by Flaunt by Nella. Was from part of a set that was from Flaunt by Nella. Have yet to find anybody to make anything like this. So with my breast and cleavage area and my arm now recently being a flare spot, it is great to have this as a barrier to other things, so nothing irritates it, scratches it, or anything like that, and to look more appealing, because you don't want to be out there looking like a cheetah or leopard. So this has helped me if I'm just walking around the pole, you know, sliding around it after I've cleaned it. I'm a stickler for cleaning the pole. Ask anybody that I work with, because you just never know. Wearing long sleeves if I have just like an upper body flare up and spots, but once it gets to like this dark phase right here, sorry, I have to keep adjusting my shirt, but once it gets to like this dark phase right here and it's flat, not raised, not irritated, I really don't care. I can just go into the club and I'll be fine. I'm darker anyway, so in the lights you really can't tell. But whenever I'm having a situation with my legs, I will wear fishnets, like full leg fishnets, and I'll wear them like, I have fishnets that I'll cut the like waistband off and then have them hang halfway, put my thong or whatever over it. I wish I could show an example, but I can't on YouTube, but it'll have the thongs up over the fishnets and the fishnets will drape like midway on my butt. That's what I've been doing recently with this new flare-up spot that I've had on my leg that broke out. But whenever it's just my upper body and not including my arms. I do have this one-piece outfit from Cocoa Beach Exotic Wear. It goes on and it's full coverage, and it covers right up underneath your butt just a little bit. So that's a good one to have. I like to have stuff that's not too covered, if you know what I'm saying, unless it's like a dress. Sorry, I have hair on this. And one piece is like this. Now, with my legs being a flare-up spot, I'll try to like use thigh-high boots as a cover-up for the majority part of my leg and be mindful of everything else. That's really a bummer, because I like to wear micro bikinis and itty-bitty things, and I have to dress according to my flare-ups, and that's very irritating. What else did I have on here? Regular showers. I know this sounds weird, but let me explain. So with you working at a club and you come in contact with multiple people, you really need to understand that you are going to come in contact with irritants and everything else, and it's good to have baby wipes that are non-scented. These are fresh scent. I'd use these for my hoo-ha, but it's good to have like the non-scented baby wipes and give yourself a good wipe down after every stage, set, and dance with a customer to get some of that stuff off until you get home to go and shower. Regular showers are going to be important to make sure you minimize all that debris and get all the dead skin off, because the more dead skin you remove, the better it'll be. Trust me, it's not going to be all that itchy compared to when you get all the dead skin off. But when you do shower, please use something mild. I do have a box of stuff because I was gonna do little hygiene haul. Sorry, thought I heard somebody outside. I was gonna do like a little hygiene thing, but taking my microphone out of there because I just placed it in there. Mild lotion like Cetaphil after you take your shower and stuff. But I use, here we are, the mild soap that I use is Dove. Now what I found out with Dove is that this one works really well on moisturizing and stuff. It is a beauty bar, so just keep that in mind, whatever that means. That one, I use the white one or the green one, which is a cucumber scent, and they're light scents and they don't irritate me, shockingly, and they keep me very moisturized. But I'll use the Cetaphil lotion after I shower, or before I go to work after I shower, and I will use cocoa butter sometimes if I really want to stay moisturized longer. Also, what you want to do is always clean the poles. Listen to me, clean those poles. Don't be all on the floor. If you know the floor is dirty, spray it real quick. Do a sexy little wipe down, clean the pole. Do that for me, ladies, please, and gentlemen as well. Don't sit on people when you're having a flare-up or grind on them. Like, okay, so listen, with me having my flare-up on my legs, I avoid sitting and grinding on people because it's going to cause irritation. And I am aware that I probably already have micro abrasions from like just brushing up in daily life. So they're probably going to be sensitive and open spots, okay? You don't want to get that infected because infection is real. So please avoid grinding people if possible. If you do, or if your club or state regulations or whatever laws say that you can't grind on people, or however you operate, avoid it if you can, or if you do, immediately go to the back and then wipe off that area with soap and water if possible, or wipe if you don't have access to that. Psoriasis is something that you should be informed on, and you should be informed on all autoimmune diseases and disorders, because it's something very common. So laughing at someone or berating them because you're like, oh, she has spots here and here and there, or hyperpigmentation, is ridiculous. Just stay informed on things that you might be going through or other people may be going through, because I know that's something that I had to deal with, and it is quite embarrassing. But like I like to say, fuck them people, girl, get to your money. Because you think any of my psoriasis patches, these included, have stopped me from making my money? Fuck no. Because if I'm gonna be real with you, it's not all about looks. When I tell you some of the most unconventional looking girls or homely women have came in there and made a bag, and it wasn't because they either knew how to dance or had a fat butt or big boobs, like, it's the gift of gab. And conversation rules the nation. It'll take you really far in life if you know how to talk. So don't let that discourage you. If you are someone that has something like this, like psoriasis or eczema or hyperpigmentation or anything like that, don't be ashamed. Know that there's so many other people out there that have it, and that you are there all for the same reason, and that's to make some money. Okay? Don't worry about what those people got to say. Don't worry about those haters that are going to try to get in your head and stop you from chasing that bag. Remember, it don't matter. You're there for one thing, and that's to hustle and go home. That's it. That's all. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you for subscribing, watching. Please like this video, comment if you have any other suggestions for things that I should talk about pertaining to the strip club or sex work in general. And as always, you guys, stay beautiful, and I'll see you later. Bye.